Coffee Break with me. Woo! Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. It's always a good day here at Coffee Break headquarters when you have a haul. Now, let me tell you guys a little bit about the way my mind works. I'm always talking to you guys about coupons and how I love to save money and Ebates, and I love to shop on Groupon because it's affordable and I love to clip coupons. But what ends up happening, I think, and if you're a psychologist, you need to confirm this for me, because I'm pretty much positive that anytime I have a coupon, I feel the compulsion to need to use it because then it's gonna go to waste. But doesn't that just mean that you're gonna end up spending more money on stuff that you probably wouldn't have bought in? Sorry, I'm having a Spanish moment. That I probably wouldn't have bought in? I don't know. Oh, I didn't have the coupon. So, of course, Ulta has kind of like this coupon lottery, and that's another one of my conspiracy theories. I think Ulta has like a coupon lottery where every quarter, like every 3 to 4 months, they send out their 20% off your total purchase. And then some people get the 20% off your total complete absolute purchase. The only exclusion I think is perfume. And then other people get 10% off the fancy brands and 20% off the drugstore brands. And then other people don't get anything. So I hadn't received my 20% off my total complete entire purchase in a while now. It's probably been, I don't know, at least 4 months. So of course, when I get the postcard in the mail, I got it on a Friday and it was spent by Monday because I have no shame. Welcome to my face. Welcome to my overly done makeup face. So today is Sunday. Yes, today is Sunday, and my mother-in-law was like, hey, you and Mr. Man need to spend some quality time alone, so we're gonna go watch Tater. So right now it's like 6 in the morning and I'm already fully glam, and I'm gonna go out and have brunch and I'm gonna look like this. Mr. Man's lucky, right? So the very first thing that I got is new colors from Too Faced Melted Long-Wearing Liquid Lipsticks, blah, 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 blah. This is in the color Melted Berry. Now, initially when Too Faced launched these liquid lipsticks, they had 5 or 6 colors. Liquid lipsticks, so they're matte, they're a little bit drying on the lips, they're not glossy, but I really like them. My favorite one is Melted Peony, and after trying that one, falling in love, I definitely wanted to get more. And then the other color that I got, I haven't used, but I don't know why I have a hunch that it's going to make my teeth look like butter teeth. And you know what I'm talking about, like my dress. This is the color Melted Candy. Melted Candy, you guys, look, I haven't even used it. When I swatched this in the store, I sent my mom a picture and she's like, what is that color right there? Look at this. It's super, super bright. It's like an electric pinkish coral. Super, super bright, but I don't know why I have a feeling it's gonna make me look like butter teeth. But I'll let you guys know. Maybe I'll do like a swatch on Instagram, like a lip swatch on Instagram. Keeping up with Too Faced and lip products, I also got the Too Faced La Crème Color Drenched Lip Cream in Country Star. It's one of the lipsticks that come like this. I do not like these lipsticks. I've never liked them. I've probably purchased 2 or 3 already, and every single time I buy them, I return them to the store because they do not like my lips. So this color is so beautiful that I almost feel compelled to make it work. Now what happens with these, or let me go back, this is in the color Country Star. This is exclusive to Ulta and it's limited edition. It only came out now, and I think through the fall with the rock and roll and country palettes. So it's only available at Ulta. But with the formula of these lipsticks, they almost like pool on my mouth. The formula of the lipstick pools on my mouth, so it pools on the corners of my lips. It kind of finds every little nook on my mouth or the little wrinkles that I have, and it kind of settles in there. I feel almost like the formula is, it doesn't stick to my mouth. It kind of moves around and settles in different areas, and so it's not an even application like it is here. And if I do that with my lips, it just groups even more together. But this color, if you are a nude lip lover, you definitely want to try this, or add this color to your collection because it's the prettiest glossy baby nude. Is baby nude a color? Baby nude. You know what I'm saying, right? It's just the prettiest glossy. You see that sheen to it? Glossy nude of life in the whole universe. So I'm really tempted at keeping this and just making it work. Maybe if I apply like a layer of foundation to my mouth when I'm doing my foundation and then put it on top, it won't be so slippery, but I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated on that too. Then I also got two Rimmel lipsticks from the Kate collection, number 8 and 14. And the reason I ordered these was because several of you left me these as recommendations in my MAC Enchanted One dupe video, and you didn't say they were dupes, but you did say they were some of your favorite nudes. So I was definitely curious to try them. And whenever it's a drugstore lipstick, even if I have something similar, it's not as painful because, I mean, these were, I think they're like $4 or $5, and then I had the 20% off my total purchase. So this is the color 14. So that one right there is number 14. Isn't that beautiful? It's like a mauvey nude, like a really beautiful mauvey nude. And these are cream lipsticks. So they give you really full pigmentation and opacity, but, and just a tiny bit of gloss without being too crazy or messy or like bleeding all over your lips. And this is number 8. I bought this one because I thought it was going to be a dupe for a lipstick in the Alluring Aquatics collection, but it wasn't, but I still like it. That's right there, right above it. So above, the top one is number 8, Rimmel Kate, number 8, and then number 14. And the last lip product that I got, I actually bought it not because I knew I was going to like it, but because I'm doing a video for you guys on Transformers. Robots in disguise. No, Transformers, lip Transformers. And this is a brand new product from Bare Minerals. It's from the Marvelous Moxie collection, and it is the Hypnotist lip gloss. I don't typically like Bare Minerals lip products because they have that mintiness to them that I do not like, and you guys know that. But I bought this lip gloss because I need it for coffee break research purposes, but I'm hoping that I fall in love with it because I know the Marvelous Moxie stuff, like the mintiness, isn't as strong as other products. And I'm just gonna kind of give you a little preview of what that looks like. I'm not gonna swatch it, I'm not gonna tell you what it does, but I will tell you that I have a video coming on Transformers, robots in disguise. I don't know why every time I say Transformers, I have to sing that. So I have a video coming for you guys on Transformers, and I needed this, so might as well get 20% off of it, right? Also purchased this amazing baby blue eyeliner. I'm a little disappointed in it though, because it's not as pigmented as I hoped it would be. It kind of reminds me of the texture of the Stila retractable eye pencils. Those look really pretty, but they're a little bit thick to apply. They're creamy, but they're thick, and they're not as pigmented. It's more of a white base than anything. There's not too much color in it. So this is from Rimmel Scandaleyes, and it's one of the waterproof Kohls that once you apply it, you let it set, and it's done, it sticks. The black one and the beige one are two of my favorites, and I thought that I would like this one, but it really doesn't swatch as pretty as you would think. Let me apply this right here. So when you look at it, and I'm doing a really heavy swatch so you guys can actually see it. See how it looks more white than baby blue? I really wanted like this kind of baby blue, but it's not. Once you apply it on the eyes, it almost like gets lost. It makes your eyes look kind of weird, like alien status. But I mean, it's pretty. Maybe as a base, and then with like a baby blue eyeshadow on top, it would kind of layer the color and work a lot better. Then this is probably, let me see, is this the one? Yeah, this is definitely my favorite purchase of everything that I bought. These are the Bare Minerals 5-in-1 BB Advanced Cream Eyeshadows. You're like, Dani, you're holding up 3. What the freak is your problem? Now, I discovered these, and this is why I like subscribing to Ipsy, because Ipsy will from time to time send you a sample or a deluxe sample or a full-size product that you're like, where have you been all my life? And if it hadn't come in my Ipsy, I would have never bought it because I'm not a fan of Bare Minerals. I always tell you guys that. I bought the Bare Minerals lip gloss because I needed it for research. Robots in disguise. And I got this one in the color Divine Wine. You guys remember it took me like 2 hours to find the color on the back of the little pamphlet. So when I saw that Ulta was already carrying these, I was like, move aside MAC Paint Pot because I need one of these or 3 of these in my life. These are amazing cream eyeshadows. Now, I will tell you this. Cream eyeshadows, some of my favorites come in pots. And when they come in a pot, I don't have too much of a problem putting my finger in there and applying it to my eyelid because I like to blend it out with my finger anyway, but the thought of putting my finger into a pot over and over, not being sure if my hands are super duper clean because I have a 2-year-old, it kind of makes me a little uncomfortable. Plus, over time, removing the lid off of something, leaving it open while you apply it, and then putting it back on does tend to dry out the product. So, when I heard that this collection also had a nude variety, so the one that I got in my Ipsy was a taupe. These are more nude colors. So I got 3 to try. I got linen, soft linen, barely nude, and blushing pink. And these are going to make really great eyeshadow bases. Or if you have really thin skin on your eyelids, you suffer from veininess, you have a mole, or anything that you want to conceal on your eyelids, you just want an even coloring on your eyelid area, these are going to be really great for that. Not to mention, they have sunscreen. They're called 5-in-1 because they're long wearing, they prime, they brighten, they smooth, and protect. So I know a lot of times when we put on like our facial sunscreen, we don't put it on our eyelids. We put it all over our face, but because we already put on our eye cream, we don't put anything on our eyelids. This is a cream eyeshadow with sun protection, so it's it makes me feel a little bit more confident because the skin around your eyelids is just as sensitive as like on your lips, and it needs to be protected as well. I'm gonna swatch these 3 colors on the top of my hand. I'm actually wearing one of them today under my eyeshadow, and this is the one that I haven't been able to put down. I am totally obsessed with it, and I think this is going to take the place of my beloved soft ochre paint pot. This is in the color Barely Nude, and it's just the perfect nude color. It sways a little bit cool tone, but it's supposed to be, you probably can't even see it. It's supposed to be a neutral undertone one. So I don't know, it's looking kind of neutral on camera, but that's it right there, right at the very top. Then the other color that I got is Soft Linen, and I think this one's a little bit more yellow, but it's also a lot lighter. So if you're very fair skinned, this is probably the color you want to try. Otherwise, it's going to look really white on your eyelids. And that's this color down here. So that's Barely Nude, and this is Soft Linen. The third color that I got was Blushing Pink, and I really like this one because they say that pink brightens or makes you look a little bit more happy. It's not so pink where it's going to make you look hungover, but it is kind of a perk me up color. So again, we have Barely Nude at the top, Soft Linen, and then Blushing Pink at the bottom. So they're all neutrals, but they're perfect eyeshadow bases or neutralizers for the eye area. They are, a little bit goes a long way. They come with like a double flat doe foot applicator. You know which ones I'm talking about? Where they're flat on both sides, so you can use one area. I'm like trying to do it on my lips. So you could use one side on one eye and then the other side on the other, but a little bit goes a long way, and you still have to end up using your fingers to kind of extend the product. It doesn't crease, it dries really fast, and that added sun protection, I'm sold, girlfriend. Prestige is a drugstore brand at Ulta that I never check out because the end cap, my Ulta has it as an end cap, is always destroyed. It is like scribbled on, the eyeshadows are broken, it's always half empty, so it's not something that I want to go look at. But for some reason, did you guys see this? The heck, man? So for some reason, when I was at Ulta, I heard like that Harry Potter movie whispering. Do you guys remember that whispering? Harry, Harry. It was like that, except it was calling me to the Prestige end cap. And when I got there, I knew exactly why that little voice was happening, because there are these eyeshadows called Total Intensity. I'm like, Total Intensity eyeshadows. I'm probably like 10 years late on this, but I'm not very familiar with the Prestige line. The only thing I really like from their brand are their lip liners, because they're like $3 and they're kind of remind me of MAC lip liners, to be honest. So I first heard about these eyeshadows from my friend Hannah from Beauty Chats, And when she swatched them, I really couldn't believe it. So when I saw them, I was like, wait a second, I think I've heard about these before. And that's when I was like, yeah, Hannah. These are eyeshadows. They feel almost like, how do they feel? They have the softness of like the Loreal Pro 2. If you guys remember my review, I wasn't very happy because they're really soft and they kind of explode everywhere. But these are more like accent shadows. So when I buy a palette to be able to create a full look, I don't like that crumbliness or the softness. When I buy a single eyeshadow, because the color itself is magnificent and magical and I'm gonna use it like an accent color, I don't mind so much, especially if the eyeshadow was like $5. You know what I mean? So it'll make me angry if I spend $42 on a palette that blows up everywhere, but it's going to make me very happy if I find a very unique color that costs me like $5 and is going to create a really unique eye look. So the two colors that I got were Hocus Pocus and Bewitched, and I'm gonna swatch these two for you because you're probably not gonna believe how magically amazing, unicorn delicious these are. The first one is called Bewitched, and I'm going to swatch that. I'll swatch it on the top of my hand just to make sure you're able to see it. And can you see that? It's on my middle finger. That like metallic glisten to it, and look how soft it is. This one is Bewitched. Do you see that? Wow. My mom is gonna get so mad at me. She hates when I do swatches on the top of my hand because she says that's gonna make my hands get wrinkled. I'm sorry, Mom, I love you. But I wanna make sure that you guys can see how amazing these are. And then the other one is called Hocus Pocus. Look at that. My friend Laura says that this reminds her of blue brown pigment from MAC or club eyeshadow, but I have club eyeshadow and I don't like how that looks on me. It doesn't catch the light as well as this one does. So, and this one is Hocus Pocus. Oh man, every time I swatch this or use it, I'm like, why did it take me so long to find you? I feel like, almost like when we adopted Ernie, you know, when I found her, I was like, where have you been all my life, Ernesta? So that is Hocus Pocus right there, and then this is Bewitched. Is that crazy? Imagine if you put that all over the lid, like pack it on really, really good, and then just blow out the crease with like soft brown or Naked from Urban Decay. Wow, that would look amazing. And then some like really big false eyelashes or black eyeliner. That's so, so beautiful. I really like it. I really liked this one, and when I swatched it, I fell in love. After I swatched this one, I was like, oh, you're sad. You're pathetic. No, they're both really pretty, but after you see this one, you're like, you can't even notice that like taupey one at the bottom. And the last item that I purchased, this is the longest haul of life that I've ever done. Not because I purchased too much, but because I talk a lot. This is the Too Faced Candlelight Glow Highlighting Powder Duo. I kind of have my phases where I'm going through like a lip phase or like a highlighter phase. And the other day when I was cleaning out my makeup collection, I was like, you have a lot of highlighters. But a highlighter that has been on my list probably for 2 years, I don't even know if this has been around for 2 years, but it's been on my list for at least a year, is this highlighter duo from Too Faced. It has two sides, like a pearly side and then a pink side. This is a really metallic highlighter, but it's one of those metallic highlighters that melts into your skin, and although it's metallic, it doesn't look like you know what? So I'm wearing it today. I don't know if you guys can even see it with my bright lights. I'm wearing it today just in this area right here, and I'm wearing the like pearly side, this side, not the pink side. And it just gives you that really, it's like the most micro fine shimmer ever. It's almost like the Mary Luminizer from the Balm, but a lot more soft or finely milled. So I'm definitely happy with this purchase. I think that's it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Let me know if you're curious to try any of these products. I definitely have to say that my favorite, and I didn't expect it to be so, but my favorite purchase of everything that I got were the Bare Minerals 5-in-1 BB Advanced Cream Eyeshadow, blah, 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 blah. So let me know which of these products was your favorite. And as always, if you guys found this video useful, entertaining, or learned something, please give me a thumbs up or subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, this coffee break is over. Bye, guys.